Hello, welcome to this video on content management system for your website and mobile application. So we are going to show you how you can manage the content of your club website or your mobile application using this content management system we have provided. This is mainly for service organizations like Rotary, Lions, JCs and Roundtable, Inner Wheel or Ladies Circle, this kind of clubs. See, now in this website you can see this is a logo which keeps changing. This is a theme logo which will keep changing every year, which you cannot update it from your side. We'll have to do it, the header part. If you want to add another section, we can add another section here, another menu. So you can actually keep updating about your projects. You can keep adding your photos to the photo gallery. You can add bulletins to the bulletin section. You can have a members section where you can display all your members details also. So all these details you can keep adding, editing yourself through this content management system. Also you can have upcoming events where you can display what events are coming up next few days. So this is what you have given, and your projects will appear here, and you can keep uploading the project. So every time a user comes to your website, he or she will see new content in the website. Also you can have a photo gallery in the home page where you can have the latest projects photographs. So your website will have a new look every time. So it's not that a visitor visits your website now and after 3 months and you'll see the same content. Most of the club websites have the same content. They are not updated, and so we have created this system and a video for you to learn how you can update the content very easily. So this is the content management system, https://clubs.vedamit.com. You'll get a login ID and password from us. So use the login ID password, and this is a captcha for the sake of protection. So now if you logged into the content management system, there are already members in this. Let me add a new member. How to add a new member? Now title 1 you can add Rotarian or Rotarian doctor or Rotarian PHF doctor, so and so. So title 1 where you can add all these details. Title 2 only the name. The name you put only the name, but title 1 you can put all this. Now when you add a title, you have to maintain the uniformity in this. Some people add Rotarian as just RTN. No, this is not correct, because R has to be capital, RTN. So now RTN, again RTN is not good. You make RTN dot. Why dot? Because RTN is a short form. It's an abbreviation of Rotarian. So you make it as Rotarian RTN and space doctor. Again, doctor, DR is a abbreviation. It's just a short form of doctor. So we put D capital, R small, and dot. PHF normally we use capitals. So space PHF can be capital. Actually PHF comes first and doctor comes later. So Rotarian dot space PHF space doctor. Even though PHF is also an abbreviation, we normally use PHF as just PHF without dots. If you want, you can use dot also. Now Muralidhar Prabhu. So this is in the clubs, normally members are known by their first name. So it is not Prabhu Muralidhar, it should be Muralidhar Prabhu. Okay, so if there is an initial, you can put it after that, KP. Let us say KP. There are some people who put the dot here, which is not correct. It is not Muralidhar Prabhu dot K dot P. This is a wrong way of adding the content. It's because after the name dot cannot come, because the name is not an abbreviation, it is not a short form. So here K dot P, this is correct because P is a short form, K is a short form of some name, so you have to put dot here. And you choose the file. The members file will just show here. So okay, I've selected the photo of the member. Then you can use, all these fields are optional. You can enter his membership ID, you can enter his classification, you can enter his position as member or president or director, community service, whatever. And enter posts held, like what are the posts he or she has previously held, like international service director or chairman of various committees, whatever. Then you put your office address here, then the landline number with STD code. So why STD code? Because you can click and dial this number directly. So if it is 0824 2444 whatever, so this is the number you can add. Okay, sorry, it didn't appear. 0824 24556677. So you can dial this number directly. So similarly you can put a residential phone address, then you put the 10-digit number. Make sure you don't add 0 or you don't add space, because it will not work. Your number has to be continuously 10 digits. Okay, no 0 and no space. Then your email ID and your date of birth. Date of birth, it has to be in the DDMMYYYY form, because the system is designed in such a way that only if you put it in this form, then you will get notifications. People will get notification for birthdays and anniversaries. So your date of birth has to be DDMMYYYY form. You cannot give this date of birth as January 5, 19, something like that. Okay, it has to be DDMM. It cannot be just 10th January 1968. This is also wrong, because here you are not made it DDMM. MM means there has to be 2 digits, so it should be 01. Now anniversary has to be in the form of DDMM. So 15th June should be 15th 01506. Then put the blood group, whatever, O positive. Member since, whatever date you can put, you can put. What is this arrangement? Arrangement is like if you want to show your members list, not really alphabetically, but you want some members to appear on the top. Like for example, president should appear on the top. So you can just give a number as 20, or you can even give a number as 10. So now all the other members are arrangement is by default 0. So they all appear in alphabetical order. Only the president will appear on the top of the list. Now if you want to give secretary to be in the next to the president, you can give the arrangement for the secretary as 9. Then if you want vice president, his arrangement can be 8. Then IPP's arrangement can be 7 or 8, 7, 6, like that. You can keep on giving the numbers. Accordingly, your the names will appear top and next to that in that order. And if you are not given any order, it will be 0 by default, and these names will appear alphabetically. So now we can give name of spouse, spouse date of birth. Again, you follow the same date of birth format, DDMM, child 1, child 2. So we have given option for 4 children here to add. So this is how you can add. Then just click on submit. Probably okay, it happened. So now if you want to edit this data, how you can edit the data? Let us say I made some mistake. What I'll do, how to edit it? I'll click here. This is an edit section. I clicked here. It will show the data. So the doctor is wrong, so I'll just remove doctor. Then it is not KP, so I'll just make it as Muralidhar Prabhu. And any other details I want to edit, I can just edit, and I just click on update. This data is updated. Correct or not? Let us see. Yeah, Muralidhar Prabhu KP admin, now it is Muralidhar Prabhu. So the data is updated. So now this is a wrong entry, so I'm going to delete. This is just for testing I put it. So now I'm going to delete this data. Are you sure you want to delete this record? I say yes. So then now the data is deleted. How you can add projects? Now let us say you want to add some project into the website. You click on add. Now what is the event type? Event type, let us say it is a community service project, and sequence can be again here the same sequence format. If our previous sequence is 5 or 6, you can give 7 or 8 so that it will appear on the top. Let me give 10. I don't know, I didn't see what is the sequence, so I'll just give title as let us say iCamp. Now description, here we can give a description here saying that Rotary Club of Misty conducted an iCamp in Nanjangud village in association with Mysore Eye Hospital on 15th January 2008. Okay, so I just added something. Then we will choose one file. Images, you can add up to 4 images. Let me choose one image here. Okay, I added this image. Then I just submitted. So the project is appearing here. Okay, so I've given some sequences 20 already, so I'll change it to 21 so that it will appear top. Now let us go back to the website. So let me refresh this website. You have to type F5. Shift F5 is better. See, now iCamp has appeared on the top, right? So I just added a picture, so now this is updated. Now let us update this upcoming events here. What are your upcoming events? I'll go back to the content management system. Here events, we'll go here to the events. So I'll add an event for the date. Let us say it should give a, okay, November 30th. Time as, again here you have to give 24 hours format. You don't give 6:30 p.m. or anything. If it is 6:30 p.m. you give it as 18:30. Okay, remember this, you have to give 24-hour format. Detail is speaker meeting. and the venue is Rotary School. So I'll submit this data. Okay, now let us see what happened. I'll refresh it, shift F5 or just F5. The speaker meeting has appeared here. It has come below because the date is 20th November. Okay, 30th November. The latest one is showing on the top, 20th November. We have added to 30th November. That is why this is appearing at the lower. So if I add something for 19th November, that would have appeared on the top. So now we have updated this section also. Now you need to update, let us say, bulletin section. How to do a bulletin section? Now you can add bulletin. Click on add. Now you have to be a little careful here adding bulletin. Now what happens, many times people try to upload a very large bulletin and the server may not take it, or it will be too slow in uploading as well as downloading. So people won't like it if the file size is too big. So what we do is smallpdf.com. Let's go to smallpdf.com. Then click on compress PDF. Okay, something went wrong. Okay, so they are not letting me use it in incognito window. So what we do is we'll open it in the regular window. I'll come here and open it. smallpdf.com. So I'll click on compress PDF, choose file, so have a ebook format. You have to upload the bulletin in PDF format only. So I'm just selecting a PDF file to compress it first. See, now I uploaded a file which is 747 KB and now it is 483 KB. I'll click here and I'll download this file. So now I've downloaded this file. Let me see, where is this file? Show in folder. It is here. I'll cut this and I'll take it to the recording, new, paste it here. Did I really cut it or not? No, I have not cut it, so let me just select again, Control X, Control V. You can of course upload it directly from that folder, but I'm just showing it. I put all the files into one folder called recording. So now I'm going to use this file because this is a 440 something and this is a big file. Let me delete it. So now I have to upload this file. This is my bulletin. So what I'll do is I'll go back here. My bulletin name is, let us say, Vrindavan, and it is let us say it is a November bulletin or a December bulletin, whatever. Now choose file. I'll choose this file and I open it. Then I'll click on submit. Now I'll not click on submit because I don't want to upload it. So I just click on submit, and this bulletin will get uploaded to your website as well as your mobile application. Then we have Club Info. In Club Info also you can upload. It is similar to a bulletin feature. In Club Info also you can just select any data. Let us say past presidents and secretaries. So you can create an ebook in a simple PDF format and upload it. Or you can upload club bylaws. So just select the file and then upload it. And you have to add pictures, or before adding picture you have to have an album. If you have not created albums, first create the album and put the pictures under that album. So we have created 3 albums here. So now let me add one more. I had given 43, 423, 426 just for testing. I'll give it as 450 so that it will appear on the top. Now I have created an album called Community Service Projects. Now I want this 426, which should be in the top. So now let me add some pictures. I'll click on pictures. I'll click on add. Title, you can give a title if you want, or you don't have. If you don't have to give a title, let me say community service project. So I'll just say iCamp in Chittoor. So before that I'll select the album community service project. Then I'll choose a file. I'll choose this image file. I'll say OK. Then I'll submit. So the image is submit. It's up. Now let us say in the home page, as soon as you upload it, it should appear in the under the photo gallery. See, this is the latest image I've uploaded. So here it has come in the photo gallery. So you can keep adding images, so the latest images will appear in the photo gallery. So this is how you can update a website. In the Club app, we also have a section called Club Luminaries. Luminaries are those members who have given a lot of contribution, who are very senior members. They might have given a lot of donations, or they have served as district governor or something. So you give his name first. Okay, he is a past district governor, or we can say that he was district governor. (2012-13). So also major donor, and you can give his arrangement again as 20 so that he appears on the top, and choose a file and click on submit. It will be submitted. This will appear under the luminary. So we have covered all the sections in the content management system. Next, something you should know is how to crop an image. This will help you, because what happens when you are photographer supplies you the image, or when you take an image, it will be very high resolution, and it will have it will be 300 pixels. 300 pixels, you don't require it for web. For web you need 72 is more than enough, 72 dpi, and for print you need 300 or 600. So here it's web, so 72 is more than enough. So what you can do is you can install Adobe Dreamweaver, which CS2, which you can download it for free from the internet. Okay, so Adobe is giving away CS2 for free. So what you can do is you can just download a older version, and now let me show you. You can just click and drag this image to your Photoshop. It's here. Photoshop, it's you don't have to know. Photoshop is a complicated software. I mean, there's a lot to learn, but you don't have to learn everything. You're only going to learn how to crop an image, how to optimize an image. Okay, now to crop an image you have to use this tool. You can see here, this is a tool to crop an image. All you have to do is bring it anywhere. Let us say I'm bringing it here, hold the you click and just drag it, and then click on enter. See, I cropped an image. Or you want to remove a little bit from the top and down bottom, so I'll even make it like this. I'm cropping from top and bottom, so see, I cropped this image. So that's all you have to do. It's very simple. You just open the image in Photoshop and just use the crop, and then you do it. Now you want to check the size of this image. Control Alt I, or you can go here, where is it, image size, Alt Control I. It shows 684 pixels to 390 pixels. If it is in inches or centimeters, you change it to pixels, because normally we do it in case resolution is 72 pixels per inch, or in case it is 300, you have to change it to 72. Because for web 72 is enough. Okay, now if you want, you can change the size here. If you want to make it smaller, let us say normally for a website 800 pixels is ideal. If you want, you can increase it to 800, or if you want to change it to less 500 pixels or something, you can make it. See, accordingly the height also has changed, because here these boxes are check boxes are ticked. No, it says constraint proportions, scale styles. So if I remove it, what will happen? If I remove it, width will remain 500. I can only change the height to 500. See, because now it is not changing proportionately. Now if I give OK, this is how it looks. This looks bad. So Control Alt I will change this to 260. Now this looks okay. Now if you want to enlarge it or reduce it, Control Alt I, and here you just keep this constraint proportions. Then you can change it, like you want the height as 600. See, width, height also changed, width as 600 and height also changed. So I'll click OK, so that it has become big. Now what will you do after resizing the image? You need to optimize it to the web. One is you have to change in case if the resolution is 300 or 200, you change it to 72, and you save it for web. See, even when you are save for web and devices, or you can do Alt Shift Control S. Alt Shift Control S you can do at the same time, or just go to the file and select save for web devices. Now you can save this as either PNG. PNG will be, file size will be slightly bigger. You can select JPEG. JPEG will be, file size will be even smaller, and just say save. And whatever file name, wherever you want to save, you can save it. I'll save it under recording. I'll save it as iCamp1. So I've saved this image. Let me show you how big is the iCamp image file size. Look at this. It is only 28.3 KB. How much was it? 46.7 KB. Anyway, it was also optimized, but this is 28.3 KB. Now, see this. I added Murali's image. In our app, we actually add images which are wide, not this portrait shape, but landscape shape. So I'll just show you what happens if I change this image width. When you add this image in the app, it will look like this. 234, it will be 400. See, this is how it will look in the app. So what you have to do is, I'll do Ctrl Z to go back. Okay, it will Ctrl Z will undo the changes. So I did Ctrl Z. Now what I have to do is, I want the image size to be 400 pixels width, height should be same, but I don't want to drag it. So I will add some extra canvas to this. So for that you have to go to file, or no, go to edit, or sorry, image, give canvas size, or you can do Alt Control C. Alt Control C. Now I'm changing centimeter to pixels. So now what I'm going to do is, keeping the height 267, width I want to change it to 400. See, now what I've done is I've added a canvas at the background. Now remember one thing, when you add a canvas, it should be white background, otherwise it will look bad. See here, if I change it, you can see the color here. Now orange color will be at the back. Now okay, now I've done Ctrl Z. Now if I try to add a canvas, Ctrl Alt C, change it to pixels, 400, it will give a background of yellow, because this yellow is there. So what I'm going to do is I change it, because at the background white should be there. So in case it is not white, you can always change it. Click here and change it to white. Normally white code is FFF. See, now it has become white, top also white, bottom also white, two colors. So now I'll give Ctrl Alt C, canvas, pixels. Okay, what happened? Ctrl Alt C, pixels, didn't change it, 400. Okay, so now it has given an extra canvas to this. Now if you upload it, it will look good. Or you can actually give transparent also the background. But anyway, so now what we do, Control Alt Shift S to save this as a image. So I'll save it. Murali 2, save. So this is a Murali 1 and this is a Murali 2. This is the image actually you have to upload to the member directory, because if you upload this image, this is a portrait size, it will get dragged and it doesn't look good. So you have to add little bit of canvas to this on both the sides. Actually ideal size is 600 width and 400 height, or 400 width and 267 height. Okay, so this is the ideal height and width of the image you should upload. So that's all. You have learned how to optimize the images, how to reduce the size of a bulletin, and make sure even when your designer is providing you the bulletin in the PDF format, you have to tell the designer to save it for web. your designer may be using it using a CorelDRAW or some software. If your designer does not save it for web, then the size will be too big, like 5 MB or 10 MB. Ideally, a bulletin should be within 1 megabytes or maximum 2 MB. And if you use smallpdf.com, you can further reduce it. So that's it for now. And if there are any queries, you can always send an email to info@vedamit.com, vedam-it.com. You can send an email, and I'll be happy to reply. And those who are looking for a club website or club mobile application can also contact me on +91 93432 6001. I'm available on WhatsApp Messenger as well as on Telegram. Thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.